Hello, Jay. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me today, Brett. How are you today?
I'm managing, still working from home as I've been doing for the past 2 months. I bet you are too. Uh,
You know, I have been doing a lot of working from home, but I think I feel very lucky and blessed to be deemed an essential worker and been able to work during this time.
well, you're either blessed or cursed. If you consider yourself blessed, that's great. So how you're the what do you call yourself? The corporate chef, the R&D chef at Golden Chick?
Sure, corporate executive chef.
And how long have you been there?
So their creative agency, Loomis, approached me about some consulting potentially last summer. And my role with them has grown so much so as to where I'm an official Golden Chick team member now and the corporate executive chef for all brands.
And all brands. So what are the other brands besides Golden Chick?
Well, they have quite a few things in the hopper. Golden Chick's what we want to concentrate today, but they operate Texadelphia. They operate Fireside Pies. They have a burger chain, a small chain of hamburger chains called Heff's. They operate JC's Burger Bars. They also have Jalapeño Tree restaurants. So they've got quite a few things, but I would say the majority of my focus is Golden Chick.
Well, Golden Chick is growing and it's quite large now. It's what, 140 some odd restaurants, something like that?
We've got almost 200 now,
Wow.
with some that just opened a couple of weeks ago.
So you're still opening. You don't care about a pandemic. You're going to just keep opening restaurants.
Oh, no, of course we care about the pandemic, but, talk about blessed, to be set up for success during this time. I'd say a little bit of it is luck and situational with us being equipped with drive-through restaurants to have whole meal options for the family. Those kinds of things have actually been perfect. But man, talk about a company that's reacted quickly. The franchisee community is a pretty tight-knit family. Leadership is very strong, and it doesn't take long to get things done. And they've just done a wonderful job adapting to the situation. And, I think all of us, there's nothing we can do about this pandemic right now. But what we can do is try to do the best that we can. We can try to be safe in our restaurants. And, everybody's wearing our Golden Chick face covers now. And, we able to have that drive-through is a great protection barrier. The company has been set up success for a while, and sometimes adversity is whenever those top companies really shine.
Right. Well, and you guys have been home meal replacement for a long time, right? That has always been part of Golden Chick's DNA, hasn't it?
Oh yeah. You can come in. We have fried chicken meals. We also have non-fried. We have golden roast if you're looking for a healthier option. We have salad options, vegetables. Things to really bring a whole family home versus your greasy burger experience.
And how have your customers adjusted over the past couple of months? Have they? I mean, they can't eat in the restaurants anymore, so probably your home meal replacements are doing really well.
It is doing well, and our customers have adjusted by being more loyal than ever. And I think it's just that having brand heritage like we do, we've been around, to have the loyalty that we do. We've seen our loyal customers are using us even more than ever now.
Well, that's really handy. That's great, since of course traffic is down overall quite a bit in the restaurant industry.
It is, but it depends. Traffic can be an interesting number. I think overall sales is what we're really looking for, because families are sending one person out to go and do all of the shopping and gather the food and do the hunting. And so while you might have less check frequency, I think you're going to see that those checks are bigger because you have people picking up for the whole family. So maybe you have your less occasional one-off. So maybe traffic, the numbers may be down, but and I believe that that's been our case. Our traffic is down a little bit, but our sales are doing very well because, I think of that aspect.
Right, because I might be driving through and picking up dinner for six, or possibly
Yes.
even picking up food for my neighbors and dropping it off at their doorstep or whatever it might be.
Right.
And you guys have a new chicken sandwich. which you guys have been
We have a new chicken sandwich. We've been testing this for quite a while. May 25th is when it drops to all of our locations. So next week is go time. But we have had a very rigorous testing process. The development started last summer on this sandwich. We're very, very proud of it.
Well, tell me about it.
You bet. Well, it starts with the biggest chicken fillet amongst our competitors. Our chicken fillet, once fully cooked, is 5.5 ounces, which is bigger than our competitors out there. If there's two other chicken sandwiches that I won't talk about that are very popular, but it was I was tasked with making a sandwich that could leave those sandwiches behind and set a new standard. So that's one thing. It's a breast fillet that's been hand trimmed. It has our unique golden chick marinade. We marinate our bone-in chicken and our tenders with a special marinade, and so our chicken has been given that. And then our batter, is just applied to where it's nice, crunchy, got a home-style appearance. And so that's the chicken. It's juicy, it's moist, it's very flavorful, it's amazing. Almost as amazing as the star of the show there is the bun. We bake it ourselves, and I think that that's something that none of our competitors will even claim to do. They won't even attempt to do that. They just can't. They're not set up. We have a lot of made from scratch application in our kitchen. We have a lot of cooking and hand preparation. And I think that's what sets us apart from our competitors and why our guests have been so loyal. So this bun actually is a 2-day process. The dough is allowed to relax overnight in refrigeration, and then proofs for 40 to 60 minutes. We have proofing cabinets and ovens in all of our stores. And then we bake the bun after that. And the bun, I tried to formulate it as closely as possible to our golden roll, because people love our fresh baked yeast rolls. They're light, they're fluffy, they're sweet, they're a little bit buttery, they're super airy. The texture is really hard to replicate. And for this hamburger bun, I wanted it to be as close to that golden roll experience as our guests could possibly have. The one thing that we do a little bit differently is after we bake the bun, we allow the bun to rest at room temperature for an hour or two, so that way we can hand slice it, because they're so soft, they're almost impossible to work with when they come right out of the oven. So that's the only difference that we have between our golden roll and our bun for the big and golden sandwich.
And I haven't had the pleasure of having your chicken. What is the marinade like? I don't want you to give away any trade secrets.
Oh, well, exactly. There's the secret. I'll say that it's it's a savory marination, and it's got some notes of garlic that really help to balance all of the other things that are in there. And so I would say, that garlic note, that base that's inside the meat, really helps to have that flavorful experience stay with you during the whole chew. And we'll talk about the other things that are in there. But as far as as far as the herbs and spices go, there's a little bit of salt. I don't mind saying that because I think that's the spice that is the natural flavor enhancer for everything else. But the rest is a secret, Brett.
Well, I'm glad that there's salt in there, or you would have a terrible meal. So that's good.
Salt and garlic. I know I didn't give you much to work with there, and I apologize.
I just wanted to get an idea of what it tastes like. It's okay.
Sure.
Salt and garlic? Yes.
Absolutely. Well, and then, we put on a sauce, which you're not going to be happy with this answer, but there's a secret recipe to that sauce as well. But I'll say that it's called Lotta Zing. So if that zing helps to, help give you a flavor picture, I think what's unique about this sauce is that it has all the elements. It's salty. There's a touch of sweetness, a touch of sour with the acidity that's in it. There's umami. There's a savory note. So it's a really well-balanced sauce that has a little bit of a spicy kick. And so, when you have all of that going on and it mixes with, we put 5 pickles on the bottom. There's some other people out there that like to be stingy with their pickles on the chicken sandwich, not saying any names. We want to make sure that that's not the case when you get our chicken sandwich, because that combination of fried chicken, pickle, and white bread is a darn good combination, as America's found out over the last 20 years. What we wanted to do is take that and own it and set the new standard. And I think with the fresh baked bun, with our house-made lotta zing sauce, having the biggest, juiciest chicken fillet out there in the industry, I throw the gauntlet down, and I challenge any of the big boys to take on our chicken sandwich.
So how has your day-to-day job changed? I know you're an essential worker, but are there things that you're doing differently, that you've been doing differently over the past couple of months?
Well, having to adjust to the face mask is one thing, when I'm in the restaurants in order to make sure that all of our customers and our workers are safe. It's one thing to put it on to go to the grocery store. It's another thing to have it on for 8 to 10 hours in a hot restaurant. And so, that's an adaptation that everybody is going to get used to over time. I think that I'm doing a lot more meetings like this these days. Zoom has become something that I was kind of new about, something that I'm using on a weekly basis. Doing a lot more conference call. I am lucky to where I can do a lot of innovation and recipe concepting from home. I live in Phoenix, Arizona, and commute to Dallas. So I've cut down my frequency coming into Golden Chick, although I'm in Dallas this week and talking to you from a hotel room, and trying to do as much work possible as I can from home, just for, again, the safety of myself and others, and trying not to spread the coronavirus.
Well, thanks for doing your part, and thanks for introducing a new chicken sandwich so that I have things to write about that are not 100% pandemic related. And congratulations, and I wish you best of luck with your new sandwich. And I hope you stay safe and well.
Thanks, Brett. I really appreciate the opportunity. Same to you. Our chicken sandwich is $3.99, starts May 25th, and the combo meal is $6.99. I hope everybody in South Carolina, Texas, Oklahoma, and Louisiana is able to come and enjoy it very soon.
That was a good pitch. Nice going.
Thanks, Brett.
Thank you. You take care.
All right, see ya.